So we have been up under the dryer for about 30 minutes. I just got the dryer like maybe 10 minutes ago. I'm putting a little bit of oil, natural oil on my hands. Pro tip, when you are taking down your twist out, make sure your hands are not dry. I just washed my hands. So I said, let me put some oil on them. But even if you didn't just wash your hands, make sure when you are taking down your twist out that your hands are not dry, so they have some kind of oil on it. So that's what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna take these down. How to get my water cup. So let's get started. So it was 30 minutes up under the dryer. I'm gonna take these bobby pins out because remember we put in some bobby pins to help with the shrinkage. That's just a pro tip if you don't like shrinkage. I think it feels dry for the most part. Like I told y'all, it don't take long for my hair to dry. And with the styling foam I use, the Marie Legacy styling foam, it dries your hair pretty quick. So yeah, just taking down these bobby pins. I think I got, hold on, one more. Just taking all the bobby pins I had in my head. All right. So this is what I'm gonna show y'all. When you take it down, if you start with 2 even sections, it should unravel just like that. And you can just untwist it. And look at those ringlets. Perfecto. Perfecto. So this goes back to what I said about not borrowing hair. You have minimum to no shrinkage. I mean minimum to no frizz. Okay. So it should come out right evenly. Now I am going to separate them more, but for now I'm just going through and then just untwisting them. And when you twist with 2 even sections, as you can see, I'm actually starting right here, like kind of like 3/4 of the way down, and I'm pulling it apart. It is able to pull apart easily. But if you somebody and you didn't do the twist right, you don't need to do that. You need to start all the way from the end and then work your way up. So look at the definition. It looks good. Looks good. Thank you for joining. We are taking down our 2-strand twist for our twist out because we're gonna wear a mohawk. So if you missed part 1, it is still up. I have not moved it over to my membership yet. I'm gonna keep it on the main page for a little while so y'all can see it. But after that, it will go behind the membership. So it just comes easily. If you are a beginner with taking down 2-strand twists, I would recommend you starting on the end. You can probably like coil it in the opposite direction. That's one way, and then begin to separate it like that. And then you just untwist like that. For the most part, if you started with 2 even sections, it just come apart easily. Twist with just 2 pieces twisted together. Yep, that's all you have to do. And it comes down easily. And again, I'm going to pin my hair into a mohawk style, just so that's what we're achieving. Is a nice little mohawk. See how that ringlet is coming on out? Ringlets are Gorgina. Gorgina. I am going to go through once I untwist all of them, I'm going to separate them again because I want it to be kind of, you know, big and full. But as the days go on, I could just untwist it like this and leave it. But I'm going to separate them more. But as the days go on, my hair is going to get bigger and fuller. So I really don't have to separate them again if I don't want to. I will say if you plan to wear your twist out for the whole week, I wouldn't separate them more. I would just untwist them like this and leave them alone. Because as the days go by, your hair is going to get bigger and they're going to naturally separate. But I'm going to do the whole process for y'all. And also for myself. You put rubber band at the end after you twist it? Nope, no rubber bands. Only thing I did at the end of my twist was I did a finger coil. So I just took the end of my hair and I just finger coiled it like that. If your hair is naturally curly like mine, you don't need rubber bands at the end. Now, for some reason, this one is a little wet right here. So what I'm going to do is not separate that one as much when I get there. Thank you, Jasmine. My daughter is mixed. I'm trying to do different things with her hair. That's why I'm asking. Oh, okay. Well, I will say if your daughter is mixed, her texture might be a little bit different than mine. But it also could be technique. But once you two-strand twist all the way to the end, you just take your finger and you finger coil it. If it don't stay, then yes, you can use a rubber band. So thank you for coming in the chat. Okay, I think I got all of them out in the front. Look at the definition. Okay, I'm trying to make sure I got all of them out. Okay, I got one more right here. And I'm going to take out the ones in the back. You welcome. Okay, is that all the twists? I mean, they so defined. I'm trying to see if I got all of them out. Okay, so let's take out the ones in the back. I'm going to pin. Let me clip this up so I can kind of see what's going on in the back. Ooh, ouch. If y'all have questions, though, put them in the chat. On my answer. Look at that definition. Look at them little ringlets. Look at that right there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that right there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that right there. I'm going to just turn around so y'all can see. Can y'all see? These twists they falling off the bone. Y'all know how y'all get a good set of ribs and them things just falling off the bone. That's how these twists are. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. They falling off the bone. Them curls slick. I know, right? I gotta turn back around because I want to be able to see the chat. But yeah, these twists is tenderism, as the people on TikTok will say. They falling off the bone. Okay. I'm a foodie though. Christopher, I'm a foodie. Yeah. Fall off the bone. Look at that. That thing falling off the bone. Okay. Look at the little ringlets. Gorgina. If you got thick hair, listen, you better love your hair. Even if you don't got thick hair, love your hair. It's coming out so easy. It really is. And the reason why it's coming out easy is because, again, 2 separate pieces. I didn't borrow hair, so that way, that's how I can untwist it without my hair freezing up. Yeah. This might be the last one, I'm not sure. Let me just do a little scalp massage to see if that's all of them. I feel, nope, there go one more. Do I got all of them out? And you see why I didn't do a part, because now I don't really have to, I don't have no permanent parts. You see how it flows? I'm just checking to make sure I got all of them out, y'all. Hold on. Oh, here go one more right here. Okay, I think all of the ones are out in the front. Hold on, I got 2 more back here in the back need to be taken out. How long did I leave me in? Just 30 minutes, because I set up on the dryer. Yeah, I set up on my dryer for about, I set up on my dryer for about 35 minutes, because it was 3:25 when I got under there, and it was about maybe 4:01, 4:02, so a little over 35 minutes. And my hair is dry. Yep, my hair is dry. I think I got all of them out in the bag. Okay, I just separated that one some more. I think that's all of them in the bag. Y'all want to see how the back look now that I got them all out? And now we're going to pin it and style it. That's the back. This is the side where we did the twist at. Let me look at my mirror over here just to make sure I got everything out. They so defined, it looked like I still got twist in. I think I got all of them out. Hold on, y'all. Let me double check. That light is distracting me. Okay, all of them are out. Oh, we gotta take out these on the side. Because remember, we did a little razzle dazzle on the side. Should I keep this twisting on the side for my mohawk? Because we're gonna pin it. We're gonna pin the mohawk. I'm gonna separate these again. I am gonna apply a little bit more oil to my hands. Okay, apply a little bit more oil to my hands, and I'm gonna separate them again. Now, I will say this, the more you separate them, it will cause a little bit of frizz, but with me, I actually don't mind a little bit of disturbance of the frizz, because I like for mine to be, you know, big and full, so I am going to separate them again. Okay, so when it comes to me separating them, let me show y'all something. Oh, they really keep going to the side. So like when it comes to me separating them, when you separate them, you want to pull it down and pull it apart where it naturally separates. So it's naturally separating right there. Okay, so let's do this one. And I just kind of feel, just kind of do a little swirl, okay? See how that looks? That one's so small, I'm not gonna separate that one. But I did separate this one. It still looks good even though I separated it. And this is just to create more fullness and volume, okay? Separate that right there. We're gonna pull this one down. See where it naturally is kind of pulling apart? I'm not gonna force other parts to pull apart, okay? So it's naturally pulling apart right there. Separate. See that? Pull it apart right there. That's how you can kind of create minimum freezing. Separate right there. Okay, y'all see how it's getting bigger, how it's growing? So I'm gonna separate some of these. Uh-oh. Now listen, if this happened, start back at the bottom, get that knot out, and just twirl it around, okay? Because sometimes it'll happen. Naturally separating right there. Let's do some on the side. A lot of times as I'm pulling it down, I can kind of feel where it's naturally pulling apart. You see that? Pull it apart. Okay, you see how it's kind of how the fro getting a little bit bigger? Okay. Bam. I think that's all the separating I'm gonna do for the front for today, because again, as the days go on, my mohawk is going to get bigger and bigger. So you see the difference between me separating some in the front versus the back. So and I'm technically not separating like all of them. It's just the ones that I feel that's big, that's already feel like they need some pulling apart. Those are the ones I'm separating. So now I'm just going off of how I feel back here. It's kind of hard for me to see the back, but let me check and see. Okay, the back is filling out really, really good. Okay, I think now that might be enough separating for now. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pin it. Hold on, let me do a few more on this side. A few more on this side. Again, if you're doing a twist out, you could have stopped at when I first unraveled them. If you wanted to last longer, you could just stop right there. You don't have to do all this extra stuff like I'm doing. I just want mine to, you know, just to puff out, you know, fill out a little bit more. So that's why I'm doing it. And I'm really trying to create the illusion that my hair is about a day or two old, because I like when my twist outs get older, because to me they just look so much better. Like before I washed my hair, my twist out, I was on day 3 or 4 of my twist out, and it was chef's kiss. So me separating it is kind of giving me that 2 to 3 day old look, which is what I like. Everybody don't like that, and that's okay. You're entitled to like what you like. But I'm just saying, for me in my house, we will serve the Lord. Okay. So I think I got that to the desired fullness for now. Okay, now we are about to pin the mohawk. Okay, so it really can get its shape. Okay, so I'm just taking some. Somebody had asked me what's the difference between closed and open bobby pins. It depends on what you're doing. So this right here is considered a closed bobby pin, and this is considered a open pin. Okay, so I'm going to use the closed one to kind of give it some control, and just push it in like that. Okay, and it'll kind of fall back over, and that's fine, but I initially I wanted to go over and then, see what I'm saying? I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Okay, I'm looking young, wild, and free. You hear me? Okay, and when it comes to pinning your mohawk, you just keep pinning it until you get to your desired shape or your desired look. It's just like you just kind of gotta, you know, just have fun and play around with it. Mohawks are fun. They're very fun. Now over time, this part is going to stand up more, so I'm not going to stress too much on this middle part because it will eventually stand up to exactly how I want it. I am going to pin it back a little bit more. Y'all see the, y'all see the vision? I'm going to separate this one a little bit more. This one's kind of sticking out. Now, I use the closed ones to kind of, if I want more of a structured control. But if I want like a light hold, like let's just say if I have one sticking up right here and I want it to be real tight, you can use the open ones. And y'all know me, I like my hair to come down in my face a little bit, so we're gonna just, oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm gonna pin the back just a little bit and then we'll be done. Now I'm debating if I'm gonna leave this flat twist hanging down. How did the girl have it in her picture? This is the inspo picture, y'all. Y'all wanna see? I can't remember if she had her twist hanging down or how did she have it. Let's see how she had it. Oh, she just had it hanging down. This is the inspo pit. So I am going to take this out because she did have it out on that side. Y'all see? So I'm going to just keep this twist hanging down because that's how she had it. Thank you for the compliment. Okay, so that's how she had it. And I'm going to pin one more right there. I'm going to turn all the way around so y'all can see it once I get done. Yeah, and no, as a day, I could, you know what? You know what I could do? I don't have a pick, but this is what you can do. You can take a wide tooth comb. If you want to give it some more volume, take a wide tooth comb or hair pick, and you just kind of want to lift it at the root. So you can take the comb and just lift it. Don't comb it all the way through. Just lift it at the root. So y'all see what I'm doing? Just so it can sit up just a little bit, okay? I want you to do that. Y'all see the vision coming? Oh, I see it coming. I hope y'all feel it. Because I feel it in my sha-na-na. I don't know what sha-na-na is, but I feel it. I'm gonna use an open pin right here because I don't want it to be too tight. But I do want it to again, when you lifting it, you only lifting it at the root. You're not combing it all the way through. I probably should have lifted before I start putting these pins in it. Y'all see the vision coming? I feel it. I feel it. Okay. Let me take out these on the side because she had these out. Now these I'm not going to separate more. I'm just kind of keep those like that. I'm not going to really separate those at all. Okay, let's see how the finished look. I think I'm done messing with it for today. Let me separate this one because it was fat and it was sticking out. Definition is on fleek, okay? I'm gonna see how the back looks. I want to pin this. Hold on, let me do one more open pin. That side look good. Let's check on this side. Oh, how I see that side? I forgot. Hold on. I'm trying to see the other side of my head. I think I want to pin another pin on this side. Hold on, y'all. One more pin. Ooh, I gotta go home on some big earrings. Gotta go home and put some big earrings. I'm about to go out on the town. Somebody gotta see me today. Somebody gotta see me. I'm about to go to somebody happy hour and get me a mocktail because somebody need to see me. Put on a little lipstick. I'm about to put on a little eyebrow. You know, you gotta keep a little makeup bag in your pocket because you never know when that might get right. And I don't want to go all the way back home because if I go home, ain't nobody gonna see me. Okay, so let me put one pin right here. Oh yeah, that's cute. Oh yeah, I'm feeling that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now how did I miss this piece of hair? It was supposed to go on my flat twist. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna just tuck it. Take it, tuck it. They probably think it's part of the style, but here's the side view. How the side look. I think it looks good. And here's the front with the definition. And then here's the other side. I really like how this turned out. I do. I really love how this turned out. You know? I love it, y'all. I love it. It's Gorgina. Y'all gotta try it. Y'all gotta try it. I'm about to go put on a little lipstick, a little earring. You hear me? Somebody gotta see me. Hey, I might meet my husband today. Look, listen. This might be the style. Hey, traveling mama. But yeah, this is the finished look. If you missed part 1 and you want to see how I did this hairstyle, go watch my other live stream. I haven't put it behind my membership yet. But if you like content like this, some of this content while I'm doing my hair myself, it do go behind my membership. But if you want to see how I did this, go look at it. Go look at it. Oh, it said I got my battery about to die. My phone battery about to die. Let me separate this one right here. Okay, no, I'm not going to separate it because I didn't want to be separated. Oh, and one last thing before I get out the phone. A lot of people might be like, oh, well, Lisa, your hair look good now, but it look like that in the morning. What do you do at night? Let me show you what I'm going to do at night to maintain this because I haven't worn this style before. You're going to get you some satin scrunchies, or like these are kind of like some velvety soft scrunchies. And how I maintain this at night is I'm going to take this part right here. I'm going to put my scrunchie on just one time. It's going to be a loose ponytail. So I'm going to do one scrunchie right here. I'm going to do one scrunchie right here and one scrunchie in the back. So they're going to just be loose ponytails. I'm not going to wrap it around 2 times. I'm going to just put it on there. Right? That's all I'm going to do at night. And then I'm going to put my bonnet on. That way with the scrunchies, it's going to keep my hair stretched out. And because, you know, when you got natural hair and you just put on the bonnet and go to bed, it's going to all be matted. The scrunchies is going to keep my roots stretched and it's going to keep my curls clumped together. So the only thing I had to do in the morning, take out the scrunchies, take off my bonnet, I'll put some oil on my hair and just kind of fluff it. If any of the pins came out and I need to reshape it, I'll do that. But that's pretty much it. I'm not going to separate these more. I'm just kind of just leave these the way they are. But these kind of like loose definition, of course, it's easy for me just to do two, like a 2-strand twist right here and a 2-strand twist right here. But that's pretty much it. The curls. Okay, let me go get out this salon. I'm done with my client for today. Somebody need to go see me. I need to go see a man about a dog. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching this live stream. I hope y'all learned something. If you're new to my channel and like this content, make sure you subscribe and like the video. And I will see you on the next one. Thank you, Jasmine. Thank you, everyone. Bye.